What's up, boys? Back for another video on YouTube. Sorry about yesterday. We missed the video yesterday, but we still had the picks live on the community feed here on YouTube and, of course, Telegram and Instagram as always. If you're new here, guys, my name is Chris from Slips and Tips. I've got a free Telegram group where I post all my plays early, and I've got an Instagram page where I'm very active. So if you're new here and if you like the picks, show some love, give us a follow on Instagram. It really would mean a lot. Now, yesterday we went 4 out of 5, which was great. We needed OKC to get the win, and unfortunately they didn't for the sweep, but we can't complain after a couple of cold days. So let's keep that form going. I've got 4 more plays again here, and as always, more plays in my Telegram group. Now, for the first pick, I'm looking at the Celtics game. Let's look at Jrue Holiday over 21.5 PRA. I really think this line's a bit short considering his matchup. Celtics are heavy favorites, they're at home, but lately we're not really seeing them blow teams out massively as they should. However, this is a very winnable game for them. I think Drew's going to go off. He's covered this in 3 of his last 4, averaging 21.8 PRAs and 5 against the Hawks, which really is what got me and really what stood out to me, because all 5 against the Hawks, he's covered this, averaging 33 PRAs per game. He's also hit this in 3 of his last 4 home matches, obviously playing well at home, and the Hawks are 29th in points against, so I think he can eat tomorrow. He's always bouncing back after a quiet game. I think last game he ended right around, 10 or 15 PRAs. It wasn't good for his standards, and when I looked at all of his stats going back to like these last 30 games, whenever there was a quiet game, there was always a bounce back game following up from it. So I really like it. He's listed as game time decision, so hopefully he does play. If he doesn't, it'll void. We'll see how we go, but I got a feeling he's going to play and the Celtics going to win well at home. Next is for Jonathan Kuminga, and you guys probably could have guessed this because he's been a cash cow for us. The one game where I faded him is when he went under, but since then I've pretty much taken him every single game and he keeps covering. Now, in this instance, I'm actually taking 20 plus points. I'm not looking at his line. I think his line's at 21, and some books it's actually 19.5. It should be on 20. I don't mind the few cents. If you guys know me, I just have the same amount of units all the time anyway. So I'm taking 20 plus points. Now, he's covered this in 9 of his last 10. That one game where we always talk about where we faded it, luckily, he didn't cover. That was the game where Steph Curry went off. But before that, he's averaging 24.9 points per game right now. Anyways, stats-wise, he ticks all the boxes. He's up against Philly, who doesn't have Embiid, and the Warriors are favorites to win this game. So hopefully the lines are true and the bookies are right on, where the Warriors win and it's close because he'll get his minutes and hopefully he'll play the whole game out. So give me Jonathan Kuminga 20 plus points. You guys already know I love taking him. He's a cash cow. Now for my third pick, I'm looking at Paul George over 2.5 assists. He's hit this in his last 4 games, averaging 4.8 assists per game. I mean, Kawhi's been balling. James Harden's been pretty inconsistent, but he can go get hot. Terrence Mann, all these other guys been balling. He's also hit this in 3 of his last 4 at home, getting 3.8 assists per game. Pelicans are 19th in assists against. And points-wise, he's just been struggling lately. So I was looking at his line, and I wasn't sure. I wanted to take his 3 points. I don't mind him for 3 threes. But I just figured this line at 2.5 assists is a bit on the short end. I would have thought it would be at 3.5. So as soon as I saw it was 2.5, I said, yep, I'm taking it. I like it. And yeah, it's a short line, and I think Clippers are going to play well, and hopefully he contributes to that. Now, for my last pick is Evan Mobley, someone who hasn't been cashing for us the last 2 games, but I've been watching him, and this time I'm just going with his PRAs because he can go off in points, he can go off in rebounds, one or the other. I think tomorrow you can do both. You can get double-double. Now, I'm taking over 25.5 PRAs. I like his matchup. In his last 2 games, he had 32 PRAs and 41 PRAs since his kind of break. So yeah, he's getting back into form. He's looking good. When I watch him play, he's looking very comfortable and not like he had an injury at all. In 8 of his last 9 on the road, he's also hit this as well. He loves playing on the road, so I think maybe they play to him more. I don't know. Either way, the stats are there. And as you guys know, the Wizards just are not good. They rank 30th in everything, 30th in points, assists, rebounds. So I think he can just eat, and that's why I'm taking his PRA instead of a specific line. Now, the only potential negative here is obviously the blowout. I'm hoping that the Wizards are decent at home. Hopefully that makes them play better. Hopefully it's a competitive game. As long as it's a competitive game, that's all we can ask. I think if Mobley goes out there and sees decent minutes, he should cover this. So those are my 4 picks, guys. Like I always say, Telegram has the exclusive. Telegram's got the extra plays. There was 4 other plays I was looking at that I chucked it in Telegram, but I'm going with these 4 for now. I've got a good feeling about them. Let's try sweep. We got close today. And yeah, thanks for supporting, guys. As always, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Send us a DM on Instagram. And if you're new here, I'm very active on Instagram, guys. Go and check me out. Thank you guys so much. Let's get them ticks.